I'm not even joking, guys. The Heal Spirit is amazing inside of this giant deck. I'm actually currently inside of the top 200 with it, and I got this deck off of the person who is currently #1 in the world as of recording this video. So I think that in and of itself proves that this deck is very good. And the Heal Spirit normally is known as being a card that is pretty weak. I feel like some people even forget about it because pretty much all the other spirits in general are better than it, but it pairs very well in this deck because you have a bunch of support cards with the giant and the rage. So what happens is you get everything down, raged up, and then you send the Heal Spirit in, which oftentimes heals everything up, and it ends up keeping it alive, and you get a lot of value. I notice it pairs exceptionally well with the Mega Minion and also the Mini P.E.K.K.A. This deck in general is just very, very fun. I really enjoy running these types of decks, which is why I've been using it a lot today, especially when I saw it was in first. So Heal Spirit coming in there. We got the Giant and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I think he will be able to defend. Yeah, he is going to go for a Knight, but look at that Giant. It's still going to get a lot of damage on top of the tower there. So that's kind of the idea behind this deck. You have a bunch of support cards with the Giant, and the Giant kind of tanks for everything. It's a very aggressive deck. You do not have a lot of defensive cards, so you need to be making sure to keep the pressure on relentlessly throughout this match. I'm actually going to go in for a Giant here because we have the Bomber still alive, and he's fairly low on Elixir, especially after going in for that. Wow, he ended up going Little Prince there. Look at the Bomber, and then the Heal Spirit coming in too, and he is laughing. Oh my goodness, that is, wow, I feel kind of bad for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get a Giant down maybe or something, trying to go in. I wouldn't be surprised if he just gives up straight up. He just zapped the tower. Okay, so he hasn't had enough yet, apparently. He's still trying, I think. I think we're just going to Rage here to cycle, and then from there, see what he wants to do. He's got a lot of work cut out for him. I do not know how he's supposed to come back in this situation, especially when all we do is defend. And this is what oftentimes happens with this deck. You get a massive lead early on, because it's 3.0. This is a 3.0 giant cycle deck. So you want to be aggro and single, and then, you know, ideally set yourself up with a good position, because if you're against a lot of heavier decks and you haven't had a good start, sometimes it can be tricky to win and break through later on. So we Rage all this up here. The Heal Spirit ended up healing the Mega Minion, so you see it right there in action. That's kind of what I'm talking about. There's a lot of nice opportunities for that Heal Spirit to get some value. So we get a really nice Fireball here on top of the Fisherman, the Phoenix, as well as that Little Prince, and he just went Giant in the back with only 30 seconds left. Let me tell you, my man, I do not think that's going to get there in time. Actually, he is going to go for a Dark Prince, which is going to shove the Giant, so that is going to help it a bit, to be fair. But I still think he is out of time, unfortunately for him. I mean, he's just, even if the Giant makes it to the tower, it's not going to matter. It's, well, it's actually dead at this point. Fireball coming in, and that is going to be GG. Calling it now, he's probably going to laugh again. I wouldn't be surprised. Or use another emote. Come on. I know you want to do it. Is there going to be another emote? Okay, a good luck. Well, that's something. Oh, 2 good lucks. Well, oh, 3. Oh boy, he is not having it. That's a plus 38 to start things off. Here we go. Final next game against Baton. He's going to go for the Princess at the Bridge. Oh my goodness, do not like the Princess at the Bridge. That is one of the most annoying things in this meta. I feel like people are complaining about 2 things primarily. The Princess and the Giant. And we happen to be running the Giant, which means I have to complain about the Princess. It only makes sense. Because no friendly fires tolerated. I'm not going to be complaining about the Giant when I'm running it myself. That's just how it works. Ooh, he's got an Inferno. This is going to be a tough matchup probably because I don't have a reset to the Inferno. I think Logbait Inferno is probably one of the hardest matchups for this deck, so we're really going to have to focus up if we want to be able to win. Of course, it's still possible. It's just certainly not going to be easy. Oh, I wanted to get that Heal Spirit down in time. Unfortunately, I didn't. That is really unfortunate. I thought I would have maybe been able to, but sadly that was not the case. We kind of got to go in. I was trying to do it to like outcycle his Inferno, but we didn't outcycle it. That was kind of a mistake there, not going to lie. That's okay though, because at least, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a 5-for-5 trade at the end of the day. I mean, the Inferno's 5, the Giant's 5, so it's not like it's going to cost me the whole game. But bro, that Princess of the Bridge, I was so close to predicting it, but I was just a bit late. So he's going to go Knight. I'm going to go ahead and Knight in the back as well, and then I think I'm going to go for a Heal Spirit high up because I don't want him to get a Princess. I don't know actually if he's going to... I was thinking he might go for a Rocket on the Knight. He didn't end up doing that. That's going to be a nice little Fireball on top of the Princess for us. Definitely going to take that, and then we'll see here what he wants to do. Maybe he decides to go in for a Goblin Barrel with that Knight because the Duchess is going to use some of her knives on top of the Knight, but Oh, he's got a poison. Wow, that is very interesting. I wouldn't have expected him to have a poison. That might be actually better for me because now he can't Rocket Cycle and I can actually play like a giant in the back, for example, without him like having to worry about him going for like a rocket on it. But we're gonna fireball this here, and then let's try to get an Evo Bomber lined up here. Nice, that's on top of the Evo Knight. That's really good actually. And then let's get a Rage here going, maybe with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Heal Spirit's gonna heal up the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did you see that? The Heal Spirit just won me the game. It allowed the Mini P.E.K.K.A. to get... Wait, he's got a Rocket and Poison in the same deck? What is going on? Rocket Poison same deck is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. This is the meta right now. There's a lot of bait players running like weird bait variants. I'm even seeing some bait decks that don't even have the Goblin Barrel. Like they literally have, well, I guess that's this version here. Like because people are realizing Duchess is good against the Goblin Barrel, so why not just use like another spell or use something else instead? Either way, that's going to be another nice win, excuse me. We're in a game here against Mizuhara. Oh, and I was just about to say this guy runs bait as well, so this is going to be, well, bait again. I mean, I beat it last game. We'll see if I can do it this game. Although that last game, I don't know if you had even considered a bait deck because you didn't have Goblin Barrel. This guy, I'm pretty sure, does have it. Yeah, he does. So we're going to do that and Bomber. And then I think what we're going to want to do is we want to get a Knight down in front of this Mini P.E.K.K.A. So what this is going to do is he has to defend both lanes, essentially. We're going to get a Heal Spirit in here. It's going to heal up the Knight and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's see if we get anything out of that. I don't know if we're going to be honest. Yeah, unless that Bomber comes in. Yo, the Bomber! Yo, the Bomber actually kind of, wow, clutching up, I have to say. So, we actually are winning at this point. That Bomber kind of went crazy. Oh, I hate it when they go, like, for the Princess at the bridge. That kind of sucks. I went with a giant with it, because then otherwise the Megumin would have just died, but nah, I don't know, that's an even trade, so it's kind of whatever, but I don't know if that was the best giant. We're still winning, though, so I guess I can't really complain that much. So, yeah, bait again, see if we can beat it back to back. This guy, different variant, though, he's got Goblin Barrel, so it's kind of a more traditional bait deck, I guess, in that sense. So we'll see what he wants to do here. I think we'll just go Knight in the back. And he is going to go Knight at the bridge in the other lane. That is interesting. I wasn't expecting him to do that. I think we could probably just let that Knight get a couple shots in. That's not really the end of the world. And we'll see what he wants to do. I'm pretty sure this guy's got a rocket, if I had to guess. I guess we'll find out, though, soon enough. Oh, I knew he was going to log, so I waited to play my Heal Spirit. We get it in now, and he has to respond to that Mini P.E.K.K.A. now. Look at that. He went for the Evo Knight. We're going to go Evo Bomber here. I don't know if he's going to predict it or not. No, he doesn't. So, wow, look at that. We got all that damage. We're going to go Knight here. We got to Rage this. Hopefully that... Oh, nice. Okay, the Duchess didn't get tanked for. That's really good. If it did, that would have been such a big problem. Okay, we're just going to Giant in the back. He might go Princess at the bridge, so I'm going to get a Heal Spirit down. Nice. That was such a beautiful prediction. I mean, we get the Knight down in time. We're going to go Bomber here, and he's going to get some damage, but I think that's okay, as long as he doesn't get, like, too much. And then let's go for a Mega Minion in this lane and then a Giant in the other lane. So we kind of get a split lane push going here. He's going to go in for an Inferno, but now he has to worry about the left lane. He doesn't have like anything down for it. We Fireball that, going for a Heal Spirit here, Rage the Skellies, and ooh, we don't heal it up. But that Giant's going to get a lot of damage. I mean, the Knight isn't really going to... Oh, yeah, we're going to end up dealing more damage in the other lane. So now we can kind of go in any lane we want to. So this is going quite well, I feel like. We're going to get a... Okay, yep, we gotta defend that. We're gonna get a Giant going here, and I think we just need a... let's Fireball that. Yeah, I think Fireballing that's the play. We gotta watch out here. Let's just go for a Heal Spirit. We need to get an Evo Bomber going on the barrel, and then we go in for a Knight like that. Nice, and he went Princess. Oh, the Princess just died. That's incredible. Nice, that is really, really good. Let's just go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. here to pressure. And then let's go in for a Mega Minion as well. And then we'll get the Heal Spirit going. And let's see what he chooses to do. Nice. We Rage this up here. Oh, nice. The Evo Bomber. Oh my gosh. Come on. Mega Minion? Oh my gosh. We almost had a death by Mega Minion situation. That would have been crazy. Instead of fireballing the Inferno, I'm just going to fireball the Princess just for the tower damage. He's going to go Princess at the bridge, which is pretty annoying. But I guess pretty expected at the same time, to be fair. Oof, man, oh man, this is a very intense game. Like, it's just very intense. We're going to do that and then Rage, and that's pretty much going to take everything out. I don't know. Yeah, he is going to Rocket, so let's get a Giant going in the back. I think that is going to... Is the Princess on the Knight? Yeah, she is. That's really good, because if it wasn't, that would have been a problem. We do that there, and then I guess let's go for a mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to try to get a split lane push going. That's definitely our best bet. Let's go for a Giant here. We can maybe get a lineup going, actually, on top of the Evo Knight. Let's do that, and... Oh, it got a throw in? If it gets one more, we pretty much won, I think. Yeah, it did. Nice! We fireball. Oh, we don't even need a fireball. That's going to be GG. We ended up beating Logbeat Inferno back to back, and that is going to be a plus 41. Let's see what rank we are. That is going to put us top 100, 97th in the world. Really good video running this deck end of the season with the Heal Spirit. If you guys liked the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already, and you can also use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.